All right, we're back. We're talking about how much Tim Allen sucks. Go.
Awful.
Whatever, don't act like you didn't watch fucking Home Improvement.
Hey,
I never did really, but I'll tell you what I did like was that Santa Claus movie. I thought that was pretty fucking awesome.
the first one,
Most
yes.
epic movie I've ever seen.
The first one was okay. Every one after that sucked. But yeah, I think it made the best thing about Tim Allen movies was Family Guy. Whenever Stewie got lost inside of Disneyland, and they're like, if you don't sing, they're gonna put you in a really bad Tim Allen movie.
It's a small yeah.
All right, let me ask you this: in your opinion, number one most underrated film? Tough question, I know.
Dirty School Sluts number 3.
Actually, I thought Backdoor Sluts 9 was better.
Yeah. But I never seen the first 8, so I really didn't give it a chance. I felt I might have been lost in the plot.
It's not that big of a play. They get a different one each time. Different slut.
Too funny.
But then again, if you watch 9.5, Hoyman was in that one.
I was. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
But now, state your question one more time.
What's the most underrated film that you know, in your opinion?
I couldn't really think. What would you say? Let's ask you that.
Into the Wild I thought was amazing, but it
is a
wasn't.
good ass movie.
And it was poorly, like, no one liked it, according to critics.
That movie's fucking good.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Zodiac, remember Zodiac?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I never seen that.
Dude, it's good. It's like, this guy who's a cartoonist basically becomes like a fucking detective, tracking down
about the Zodiac killer.
Yeah, exactly. It's sick.
Anybody that's ever heard about the Zodiac Killer knows what the whole movie's about, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Watchmen.
Watchmen got poor reviews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That was like the best movie ever.
I will say, it's a good movie, but I had to watch it twice because the first time I watched it in the movie theater, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Who the fuck falls asleep in a movie theater? This guy does.
I've done it.
But I will say the only movie I ever walked out on in a movie theater was Mission Impossible 3.
Oh, I never got into those.
I've never seen a single one of them. Well, no, I've seen the first one.
We both fell asleep on that.
Yeah, we both fell asleep on The Watchmen. It could have been because I worked all night and I decided to go watch it. Sheena just falls asleep during anything.
Any of you guys watch Kingdom of Heaven?
No.
That movie sucked.
What?
That movie
Oh, whatever, dude. That shit was awesome.
That one has Orlando Bloom in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate Orlando Bloom, so.
I love that movie. Requiem for a Dream is on this list. Get the fuck out.
Oh, I'll tell you one. It got okay reviews. It's the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Never seen it.
Yeah, that's the one with Heath Ledger's last movie, ain't it?
Heath Ledger's last movie.
It has Johnny
that one's
Depp
pretty
and-
fucking cool.
Johnny Depp, Jude Law. Trying to think of the major.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell, and there was a major chick that played in it, but I can't think of her name.
Here's a movie for you, and this is one, Hoopty, you'll probably get into. It's called The Man from Earth.
Never seen it. Never even.
It's under seen list, I guess. It's
Pee Wee Herman on Broadway.
The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars.
Hey, The Brave Little Toaster, no matter what, was a kick-ass movie.
Yeah, the original Brave Little Toaster is fucking awesome.
It pisses me off, and Hoopty, you said it about it on Facebook one time. They have all the Brave Little Toasters on Netflix, except for the Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah, they don't have the original Brave Little Toaster. What the fuck is that shit?
Right?
But instead they have Birth of a Nation, which is a 1919 black and white silent KKK propaganda film.
Right.
And they also have
porn on there too.
Triumph of Will, which is a 1934 Nazi propaganda movie.
And Hoopty's probably the only one that's watched both of them.
I did, actually, because I was pissed off that I couldn't fucking watch the Brave Little Toaster. I was gonna, if I became a racist Nazi, I was gonna blame fucking Netflix.
That's funny. What were those movies called? I'd like to watch those, actually.
Birth of a Nation and Triumph of Will.
Hey, Hoopty, I will say I started watching the Zeitgeist movement the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good shit.
I watched about half of it. So
The first one?
Yeah, I said Zeitgeist the movie, or
Yeah, that would be the first one.
am I saying that right?
Yeah, close enough.
Close enough, good enough.
Wait, Birth of a Nation and what?
Triumph of Will.
You know what I'm pissed off that they took off of Netflix? Or I can't find it on there no more, is Bobby's World.
Oh, wow. Holy shit, I haven't thought about that in forever.
Yeah, I started watching that, and then I realized, don't ever watch anything from your childhood when you're an adult.
Right? I tried watching dinosaurs.
Fucking
I tried watching dinosaurs on there, and I was like, how the fuck did I ever think this
Oh,
was
yeah,
good?
dude, that show sucks.
Yeah, it was awful, and I used to love that show. In
Right?
fact, I got in trouble in high school for stealing a VHS tape from school of dinosaurs. No joke. I was like, wow, now I realize the error in my way because that was the awfulmost of all. And I was like, dude, this is so dumb.
They should have just let you steal it and it'd be punishment enough.
Yeah, exactly. But back then I loved it. Another good one that I used to like that I watched and it was just stupid was Land Before Time.
Nah, I can still watch Land Before Time and the old original Muppets movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was good. No, dude, I don't know. It's just different from what I remember it, so I couldn't get into it. Land Before Time.
I will only watch like the first three Land Before Times. After that,
Well, the first one is on Netflix, so that might be the problem.
Yeah, I only watched the first one. The rest of them all suck.
Well, they have everyone on there except for the original on Netflix.
Go figure. They did it to the Brave Little Toaster.
Right?
Next thing you know, they're gonna have half of Who Framed Roger Rabbit on there.
Hey, I finally got that on fucking DVD.
Yeah, you showed me the other night.
Yeah, thank you again to the Wishners for fucking getting that for me.
That's awesome. Holy shit, I want to watch that now.
It's on. Oh well, you don't have it. Never mind. I was gonna say it's on HBO every now and then.
Oh, well, if it's on HBO, I can get it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. I seen it like a couple weeks ago. So if you have HBO Go on your phone, you could probably download it on there. Arr, that's all I'm gonna
Come
say.
on, man, exactly. They don't call me Pat the Pirate for nothing.
Why? Because you take it in the butt?
Well, duh. My brother used to call me Captain Zipbeard.
Alright, so I got a joke for the both of y'all and for everybody listening.
Is it women's rights again?
No, it's a little. It's not as funny as that one, but it's almost as good.
Oh, okay.
All right, this guy decided he wanted to start losing weight, so he calls this program.
Really, this one again?
Shut the fuck up, Sheena.
You tell her.
I'm a man. Hear me roar.
Yeah, I hear you talking something.
Anyways, and he calls him and goes, "I want the 5-day, 10-pound program." And they're like, "All right." Next, 2 days later, he hears a knock on the door, opens it up, and there's this 19-year-old girl, very fit, standing at his front door, nothing but a pair of Nike athletic shoes and a sign that says, "If you can catch me, you can have me." So he takes off out the door to go catch her. Of course, he's not in shape, so he can't catch her. He does it for 4 days. 5th day, he goes and weighs himself. He lost 10 pounds, and he's like, "All right, this is actually kind of good." So he calls back and he goes, "I want the 10-day, 20-pound program." 2 days later, he gets a knock at his door, and there's another beautiful woman standing there, nothing but a pair of tennis shoes and a sign that says, "If you can catch me, you can have me." Goes off to take her, goes to catch her, still never catches her, but the 10th day he goes and weighs himself, and he's lost 20 pounds. He's like, "You know what, I'm going to go for broke. calls him and goes, I want the 30-day, 50-pound program. The lady on the phone goes, are you sure? That's our most intense program. He's like, you know what? If it's as good as the other two, I'll take it. 2 days later, he gets a knock on his door, and there's this really big, muscular man standing there in nothing but a pair of pink Nike athletic shoes and a sign that says, if I catch you, your ass is mine.
That's funny.
On the last day, he weighed himself, and he lost 63 pounds.
Oh, that's even better.
When I read that, I was like, man, I wouldn't mind taking this program until I read the end of it, and I was like, oh, fuck that shit.
Alright, man, but I gotta take my leave. I got my girl's birthday party to do tomorrow, early as hell. She turned 4 on Wednesday, or Thursday, rather.
Yes, and same day as I turned 26.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
But yeah, we got a day of celebration to do tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to it, but not at the same time.
So in other words, you're gonna have a house full of kids.
Exactly. So it's just
that sucks.
Well,
yeah.
I'll bring you the bottle of Jim Beam over.
Good. Then you need to stay the whole time and keep me occupied.
Oh, fuck you! I gotta go to work at 4:30 tomorrow.
You can't call off.
Hell no.
No.
Because they fucked me out of hours, so I can't call off. Fuck that shit.
Well, good. Fuck them out of employees.
Right? No, I can't do that either because I love money.
Oh, yeah. All right, man.
It allows me to have electricity and food.
Oh, minor things, you know.
Well, I could go and be Amish.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I could. I could do it.
No, you couldn't.
Definitely not. I don't even think I could, buddy. Like,
challenge accepted. You know how they have the Breaking Amish? I'm going to call this Breaking City Folk, and I'm going to go live with the Amish for a little bit.
I'm sure they'd take you in just for, like, you know, jokes within themselves.
Right? Tell you what, I'll come back out and I'll be like, alright, Jens, let's get this shit done.
With your haircut, no sideburns.
Well, shit. Well, hey, I get to have an epic beard, though.
Only if
grow.
Yeah. Tina would have to go too.
Oopty would show up and they'd be like, brother! Brother, where have you been?
Jebediah, where have you been all of our lives?
Oh, that's funny. Hoopty, they would just assume you were part of them.
They would look at Patrick.
Welcome home, brother Hezekiah.
They would look at Patrick and smite him and be like, we do not accept gays here. Please leave.
They'd be like, what's Sean doing here?
Yeah, Sean Smith probably couldn't do it either because he is gay.
Oh, you're funny. You're learning. You're learning how to twist jokes.
That's what she said.
That doesn't make sense. All right, guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you have a good one. It's good to see that you're actually alive.
Of course, man, of course. I'll be back for the next show. Have a good night, everybody, and fuck you all.
That's what she said.
I heard a good joke the other day. I actually posted it on my Facebook.
I didn't actually see that one, so what joke did you hear?
What did the blonde girl say after she had multiple orgasms?
I don't know.
Way to go, team.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Okay, yeah. Because you actually got a few comments on that one.
Right.
Well, no one has answered the movie quote that you had put up. You got another quote from the movie you can do?
Yeah, Tatanka.
Tatanka.
That one's definitely going to give it away if anybody...
Well, see, we have a good few listeners listening. Type in, even if you just give us a guess. I mean, no answer is a dumb answer. Unless you don't guess the movie, then it is really a dumb answer.
Yeah, and if you've ever seen that movie, if you don't get it from the clue Tatanka, you just weren't paying attention to that fucking movie.
Right. Well, like I said, I've never seen it.
Yeah, well, maybe nobody wants to win the sexy lap dance from women.
Okay, we'll make it better. Hoopty will buy your groceries for a month.
No, I won't.
Hoopty's like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, if your groceries are a bag of ramen noodles for a whole month, then maybe.
Right. My groceries are TV dinners, so I stock my freezer full of Swanson TV dinners. Actually, you know, what's that other TV dinner that I eat? Very expensive.
Hungry Man?
No, I'm not really big on the Hungry Man anymore. I don't know why. They leave me too hungry, I guess.
Well, that's the name.
Yeah. Marie Callender. They have one. It's beef tips and rice. That's about the only one I eat out of that, but it's some nice shit. You know, I will say, I never really pictured Sheena ever playing Call of Duty, but I will laugh at her. She kills her team more than she kills the other team. She was sitting there trying to shoot a dude and shot both her team and the other team at the same time.
Way to go, Sheena.
So everybody out there, this is to say, never trust Sheena with a gun if we ever go to war.
Well, when he gets in front of me, that's not my fault.
Good answer. Leave you up front so you can die first.
Right. I saw something on Facebook, and then after I first read it, and I laughed about it, and then after playing Call of Duty with Sheena, I found out it was true. It's a pie chart, and it says the reasons why I die at Call of Duty, and it has a very small sliver, and it says because the other player's better than me, and then the rest of the pie says because it's that's fucking bullshit. And every time Sheena dies, all I hear is, "Oh, that was fucking bullshit." I was like, "Damn, that chart got it right."
Yeah, I seen another one on Facebook. It said anybody who is better, or anybody who is worse than me at video games are newbies. Anybody that's better is a fucking cheater.
Right.
Or it's either they're a fucking cheater or it's fucking bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit. I think that's the excuse anybody has whenever they die, though. That's fucking bullshit. I know I shot him.
You say that too, Sean. Don't even
Well,
try
no,
to
mine always is, hey, I fucking shot that guy, even if I never pulled the trigger.
You still say that's bullshit. Don't even try and say you don't.
I never said I did. But then again, video games pulls out the inner racist and the inner potty mouth of everybody.
It's true.
You should hear the words that come out of Sheena's mouth. I tried to record it one night, but she caught me recording her. So I got a question for you, and this may tie the lines of being really racist, but I don't really mean it to be racist. Why do we have like the Mexican appreciation or the Spanish appreciation month, the Black History month, and all that, but we never really have one for like white people appreciation?
Yeah, we do. There's like 11 of them.
Wow. But they all have like that single month. I want a single month.
Well, you think this probably actually is going to sound really racist. You notice February is the shortest month, right?
Yeah.
And that's the Black History Month.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
But the next question I guess I have is, how did they come up with February being Black History Month?
Probably because it's the shortest.
I laugh and I feel like I feel bad for laughing, but that was funny.
Right now, I wasn't the one that picked February, so don't blame me.
Yeah. I thought it was, because that isn't like Martin Luther King's birthday in February.
No, that's in January.
Oh. Okay.
Aren't they freed in February?
I don't know. I haven't watched Lincoln yet, so I wouldn't know that.
That's what I think it is.
No, the Emancipation Proclamation was not signed in February.
And the Declaration of Independence wasn't fully signed in July either.
That is correct.
I think it took a couple of years for them to get all the signatures on it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know that. They all think that everybody was just standing right there to sign it on the 4th of July. For all you history buffs out there, if you want to try to prove us wrong, go ahead. Because you can never prove Hoopty wrong.
Never.
If Hoopty said the sky is purple, that motherfucking sky is purple.
Word.
Is he the new Chuck Norris?
Yes, Hoopty is the new Chuck Norris. There's going to be jokes about Hoopty one day.
Oh no, they're not jokes. They're true facts.
Because when Hoopty looks at wants something from Google, he doesn't simply type it. He looks at the screen and Google gives him the answer.
Right. I intimidate the shit out of it.
So Hoopty, Sheena comes to believe that the bartender the other night knew your name.
The bartender?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, I didn't think.
What, my real name or Hoopty?
Your real name.
No.
Well, yeah, she had my credit card with her printed on it.
Well, what she meant was like she knew you personally.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't take that from all the many stares that you gave her.
What, you think if I know somebody personally, I ain't gonna stare at the boobs?
Well, not as good as you did that night. But then again, you are Hoopty.
Right?
You were the one that gave the reach around to the random guy at the bar the one night.
Right?
It said if you like what you have here, there's more for you later, or something like that.
Alright. For the listeners, I'm at the bar and somebody walks in who I think is my old supervisor and good friend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time. And this person walks by me, looks at me, and doesn't say anything, and I'm thinking it's my friend. I'm like, that motherfucker. So, as this person is at the bar getting a beer, I walk up behind him, again, still thinking it's my friend, put my one arm around him, reach with my other arm in front of him, start making the jerk-off motion, and said, hey, buddy, for $50 we can go to the parking lot. And then this guy, like, instantly is like, what the fuck? And staring at me for a good 10 seconds, and I'm looking right at him, still thinking it's my friend, like, eh? And then it just hit me. I'm like, holy shit, you're not who I thought you were.
This was on my birthday.
And the worst part of the story is this guy looks at me, I'm like, apologizing. I was like, dude, I am really sorry. I am not trying to jerk you off in the parking lot. Please don't think that. I thought you were somebody else. And I wasn't even really trying to jerk him off in the parking lot either. It was a joke. And this guy, this is the odd part and scary part of the story, is he looks right at me and goes, it's cool. It's like, no, it's not, dude. No. And then he gets a six-pack and leaves. So either I ruined his life, or he was disappointed that I wasn't going to jerk him off in the parking lot.
Right, and I think that was the only time I've ever actually seen Hoopty kind of embarrassed for something he's done.
Right?
That was at my birthday party.
Yeah, I've never seen your face that red before. And it's kind of hard to ever see Hoopty get embarrassed.
Yeah, because I'm pretty much walking sexual harassment.
Right? Surprise, all the women in the world have not filed it against you yet.
Right?
If you've ever seen The Big Bang Theory, he would be Howard from The Big Bang Theory.
Nah, if you ever seen South Park, I am sexual harassment panda. Yes, sexual harassment. Hoopty.
I was going to say you're more like Chef.
Sure.
How would you like to lick on these salty balls? These big chocolate salty balls. I will say, it's still a shame Isaac Hayes died.
He didn't die.
Yeah, he did.
Well, yeah, he did die, but that's not why he left the show.
Well, he still did show every once in a while. After he left.
He came back as a ghost.
Yeah, because the one episode where he came back, the Adventure Time where they had him programmed that he was molesting little boys.
Yeah, and it was a robot.
Yeah. Well, they're never gonna have Chef back on there.
Right.
I wish they would have at least killed him off, like said something happened to him. They just never wrote Chef back in. Well, you could always be Cartman's mom and get off on German porn. Or be in German porn. That's still one of my favorite parts of the movie is whenever they find out that she's in a Shizer video.
Right.
Cartman, your mom's being shit on by another guy. What the fuck?
Mom, if you were in a German Shizer video, you'd tell me, right? Of course, Pumpkins.
I will say still my favorite episode to date is the human centipede.
Mine's medical fried chicken.
Yeah, medicinal fried chicken, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That and apologies to Mr. Jackson. That one's funny.
Yeah.
And Butter's bottom bitch.
Yes, yes. I will say, sadly, I haven't seen them as... They're not as funny as they used to be. It seems like they've lost a lot of humor to it.
Well, have you seen the new show on Comedy Central, Brickleberry?
No, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, Brickleberry is pretty damn funny.
I've heard about it. I heard it's not a kid's show.
No, not one fucking bit.
I will tell you the funniest story that I've ever heard. Go
Well,
ahead.
the opening scene of the first episode, it keeps showing, like, 2 deer fucking, then 2 moose fucking, then 2 alligators eating each other out, birds fucking, just all these animals fucking.
Wow.
And they show the one counselor for the national park with, like, they're supposed to be Boy Scouts, and the look on all the Boy Scouts' faces, utter shock. And the ranger's like, yeah, take it all in, boys. This is nature at its best.
Now I gotta go check this show out. I'll actually tell you a funny story about Bad Santa. My mom used to work with this woman. She was a Pentecostal woman. And, of course, anybody that knows anything about the true Pentecostals, they don't really watch TV. They can go to, like, the movie theaters and stuff, but it's like something where they can't really, like, watch TV or something. I don't know exactly what goes on with that. Anyway, it was Christmas time and she was trying to buy her grandkids a movie to watch, and she didn't look at it, but she bought Bad Santa. And she figured, well, I'm going to watch it before I show it to them. And then I think she got within 10 minutes of the movie. And my mom said that she had never seen this, the woman come back into work and told her about it, and never seen this woman blush in her life. But she was trying to describe to my mom what happens in Bad Santa.
Well, I got a story like that. My next door neighbor growing up, my friend Christian, he lived with his mom, and his younger brother lived with his dad. And one day, his younger brother comes to visit, and me and Christian were off doing something, hanging out, and his mom wants to put in a movie to keep his younger brother entertained. So she grabs Free Willy, opens up the box, doesn't look at the label or the tape in the box, and puts it in. That was the case my friend Christian used to hide his porno tape in.
Oh, God.
So in other words, the episode of the Lord of the Rings for South Park was actually a reality for you there.
Well, not for me, but yeah.
Well, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. And oh man, that was so fucking funny when we came home. His mom's like, "Who think the fuck home, Christian? You're fucking grabbing it."
And by the way, all you kids that are listening, if you're wanting to know what he's talking about by tape, it's that thing that came out before DVDs.
Yes, the VHS.
You know, that's still that, and CDs and DVDs still amaze me how technology has progressed over the years.
Right. I'm old enough to remember 8-tracks, and then cassettes, and then fucking CDs.
I used to drive a car that had an 8-track player in it.
Yeah.
And my dad had 8 tracks, and I actually tried it out, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I feel like I'm in the...
Hey, you crazy kids with your 8-track players.
What the hell, Bobby? Get these goddamn video games.
God damn it, Bobby.
I like propane and propane accessories.
Okay, so you're awake. My dog found now. He's going back to sleep. He
Kind
just had to move. He wasn't comfortable.
kind of dog do you have?
He's a mix between Border Collie and Jack Russell.
Oh, nice. had a lady tonight. She came and got a pizza, and I guess you could call it was a family outing. She had two full-grown boxers, a what do you call that thing? A poodle, and a golden retriever all in her SUV with her to get the pizza.
Damn.
And of course, they're all. I work with a bunch of women, and they're all at the window. Oh my God, the dogs are so cute. I get over there, and I was like, oh, she got boxers, and I didn't get really close because one of the girls was in the drive-thru, and so I was looking at one of them, and one of the boxers was really nice to her and licking her hand and all that, and then he sees me and he just stares me down and starts growling. I was like, what the fuck did I do? And she looked at me, and my coworker looks at me and goes, well, you know, they say dogs can always point out a bad person. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, bitch. As opposed to a good person that, would obviously point out that flaw in somebody, huh?
Right.
Bitch.
Right. I think that's the first time I've ever had a nice dog ever growl at me. I'm usually good with dogs. I love dogs. But I think I love cats better. Cats have more of a personality to them.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. You never met the cat I had one time, man.
Alexis?
Swear to God, the cat was a Satan spawn.
That cat was evil as shit.
Stevie's cat was fucking spawn of Satan.
Oh,
Snarf.
Are you talking about the one he had whenever he was over at the apartment?
Yeah, that black cat.
Yeah.
Snarf.
I don't. Yeah, I've only seen his cat once. I liked his cat.
Yeah.
You try to pet it, it bits you, but...
Well, Snarf, I think, had, bipolar, because there was days he was just completely cool, and then other days he was up one side of you, down the other, as soon as you fucking walked in.
Right.
Alexis just didn't like you.
Well, see, the cat we had, the story behind the cat we had, it was, the mom had gotten killed, and it was out at my mom and dad's house. There was 2 kittens. They called me up, and they're like, hey, do you want a cat? And I'm like, what do you mean a cat? She's like, it's a kitten. It's probably a month or 2 old. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. She's like, yeah, we're going to keep the other one, but the mom was, she got hit by a car. And I was like, oh, okay. The mom wasn't wild, but the kittens had never been around people. And so we took it, and it liked me for, the first day. And anytime I tried to get close to Sheena, it would attack me. If I tried to get in the bed while she and the cat were in the bed, it would attack me. Well, one night it gets its claw stuck in the carpet, and it can't get up. And it's just sitting there making this god-awful noise. And of course me and the cat don't get along, and Sheena, every time Sheena tried to get close, it was in defense mode, and it would try to attack her. Well, Sheena looks at me, she goes, you gotta go help this cat. And I'm like, fuck that cat. Cat hates me. I'm not going near it. So, for once, it allows me to get close to it to try to get it off. I get the cat off of the damn carpet. It starts purring and rubbing up against my leg, and then it bit me. And I'm like, bitch. I took the cat and threw it outside, said, you can fend for yourself now. Fucking help you, and you bite me? Go to hell. Tell you what, though, that cat stayed around the outside of my house and kept the mice away, so... Which we have a cat around here, or a couple of cats around my house right now. They're outside cats we feed, and they never seen a mouse in this place. Other people around here, or one of the other neighbors keeps her house clean, and when it snows, she gets mice in there. I was like, yeah, because you don't feed the cats. Motherfuckers keep the mice out for you.
I still don't like cats.
I want to own a tiger.
Just as long as you don't feed it cinnamon.
Right. Well, I just want to get a tiger so I can sing the tiger song to it. I still want to say one of your most epic Halloween costumes that I've seen was when you dressed up as Alan.
That is true. Colonel Sanders was pretty good, too.
Well, I wasn't around here for Colonel Sanders, but I've seen the pictures of it. You pulled it off pretty well. I think my Halloween costume, if I can get my hair to grow out long enough, is I'm gonna be one of the guys off of Sons of Anarchy. I have nothing better to do.
Oh, I haven't even gotten that far yet.
Well, see, I love Halloween, so I always think of a Halloween costume. I know one year it was whenever they were doing that contest up at Dingbats, I went as Billy Ray Cyrus.
Old 1990s mullet.
I had the mullet. Yes, I had the mullet, and I actually dressed as a I will call it a West Virginia redneck. I had the overalls and the camo shirt and the camo rubber boots, and walked in with the mullet. And that was back whenever it was karaoke
the
there.
overalls had the reflectors on them.
Right. Overalls had reflectors on them, too. I walked in there, and Steve-O was like, really? And I'm like, yes, I'm Billy Ray Cyrus for the night. I need to sing Achy Breaky Heart. Yeah, it's the last time I ever sing Billy Ray Cyrus.
This guy's name is Squirrel Poop. Really?
Billy Ray Cyrus sucks.
His daughter's not any better.
Nah. But hopefully she does suck.
Right? Well, have you seen her lately?
Yeah, she's a big old whore.
Shaved her head?
I'd still do it.
You do anything that has a hole.
Well, that's besides the point.
I mean, you and Ange probably had it on a lot up there.
Nah.
Rumors are that's your kid.
Well, one day I was sitting like right outside her office, and she's trying to tell me to get to work and all that, and she's like, if you don't stop messing around, I'm going to tell everybody this is your kid. I was like, I don't care. I'm not paying for it. I was like, here, let me help you out. And I stood up, I'm like, everybody, Ange is pregnant with my child. Like, I guess your plan's not going to work.
Well, you could have, I guess you could look at her now and be like, you're not the first person that said that.
Right. Not the first person that made that shit up.
Right.
I keep my microwave crotch level for a reason.
Oh my god.
Where I do my best thinking in my house.
Really, my best thinking comes out of the bathroom.
Well,
and to anybody that reads any of my Facebook posts, yes, most of those are written while I'm sitting on the shitter.
Well, mostly everybody's Facebook posts are written in the shitter.
And if you post something on Facebook, I'm probably reading that while I'm on the shitter. It helps the bowel movement sometimes. I'll tell you what, the people that do listen to us, I don't know if they're sitting there shitting themselves or laughing so hard, because...
They're probably on the
Nah, they're probably on the shitter.
Probably.
We said that at the same time.
You and Sheena both said that, and I swear it sounded like an echo. If you listen to this on the shitter, I am very proud of you. Because, well, I was going to say I can't get my computer in there, but I forgot I'm on a laptop. I could if I wanted to.
Yeah. There's been times where, yeah, that's where I was.
Right? I will say, well, if I'm watching a movie on my...
For your benefit, I turn the camera off when I'm doing that.
Well, at least I know what happens when I don't see you. Well, we'll say, I love it when people call you on the phone and you're taking a shit and they're like, hey, what are you doing? And you really want to know what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm taking a shit.
Taking a shit.
And they're like, I could have left without, or done better without knowing that. I'm like, well, you asked.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
You didn't want to know, I guess.
Right? And then it's, well, why do you answer your phone while you're on the shitter? Why not? That's where I do my best thinking. That's why my Playboy's sitting there. And to all the women, when a guy says that they get the Playboys for the articles, that's about 25% true.
And I think I've only ever read like 2 articles in Playboy.
Well, the articles you're talking about, those don't count whenever it's telling what they love to do and their turn-ons and turn-offs.
Oh shit, that's an article. Fucking counts, goddammit.
Right. I get it because there's a lot of pictures in it and I don't know how to read, so... I can't wait for them to make a Playboy for the blind man.
Right? Like on Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes.
Master Robin, you lost your arms in battle. I kicked through some really nice tits.
We'll see, what was it, Thursday? I started up a game. It was name the movie I'm watching while I'm listening to music. And I had the movie on mute. And I was doing quotes from it. Since nobody guessed it, I was watching South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Which was actually pretty awesome, playing a lot of the music while I was having that on mute. Whenever they went to the musical sections of it, it actually played out pretty nice.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice.
Very nice. I'm going to have to try that next with Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
We are the knights that say nay.
Come back here. I will bite your ankles.
'Tis only a flesh wound. Cut your leg, cut your arm off.
I will hop
And
around. I think my favorite part of that is whenever he had only one leg and he was hopping and just running into the guy.
Yeah.
Or I love the horses on there. I don't think I've ever watched any of the other Monty Python movies though.
Life of Brian's one of them, ain't it?
Yeah, Life of Brian.
Yeah, I've seen Life of Brian.
There's another one, but I can't think of what it is. I like Mel Brooks movies better. Spaceballs. We lost the beeps, the bleeps, and the creeps. The what, and the whats?
No Spaceballs.
Let's go to ludicrous speed. Really, sir? Ludicrous speed? Rick Moranis as Darth Vader. That just
Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet. I couldn't think of the name they used. That's why I said Darth Vader.
Yeah, Dark Helmet.
John Candy. What was the what did he call it? It was he's half man, half dog. I'm my own best
Barf.
friend. Barf, yeah. Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
Yeah, I am my own best friend.
Pizza the Hut. I will say, Mel Brooks does have a really creative mind.
Yeah.
I liked him when he played the rabbi in Men in Tights.
Yeah, I'd have to say Men in Tights is my favorite fucking Mel Brooks movie.
We are men. We're men in tights. Tights.
We roam around the forest looking for fights. We're men, manly men.
We're men in tights. We steal from the rich and give to the poor. That's right.
My favorite part in that whole movie is when Blinken's up in the one tower and Robin comes by and asks him what he's doing. He's like, I'm guessing no one's coming.
Right. Dave Chappelle in that movie.
Right.
I am a Chew. Bless you.
I am a Chew. Or I am a sneeze, father of a Chew.
I think my favorite scene is whenever he's recruiting what is it, Little John?
Yeah.
And they're fighting on the bridge, and then he falls into that little puddle. I can't swim. I can't swim.
I like actually before they fight, and Dave Chappelle's like, "Yo, Robin, you really ain't got to do this. I mean, this ain't exactly the Mississippi.
Right.
I'm on the east side. I'm on the west side."
I like whenever they're about to fight all the King's army, and he's like, "Hold on," and he airs up his shoes real fast. He's like, "All right, I'm ready now." You know, that's on Netflix. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. Well, I think that's going to conclude our show for today because we have 30 seconds left. Again, guys, thanks for listening to our nonsense that we come on with every Saturday.
And for anybody that didn't guess it, the answer is Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves. Let's see. Our second one was... Oh, I forgot what we quoted for the second one. Oh, Anchorman. The Legend of Ron Burgundy. And then there was, I forget what the one Pat did.
Who cares?
Right? Because he messaged me, but I forgot what it was. The Breakfast Club.
Well, that's why nobody cared.
Yeah, right. Alright, guys, tune in Thursday. We will have music playing Thursday. And wow, I've actually went over 45 minutes and it's still recording. That's amazing. But thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to our nonsense and our gay jokes. Especially Patrick Hoyman's gayness on here. Like I said, Thursday we'll have more music, and Saturday we'll have something planned. I think we have somebody coming on. I left my book in the car, so I don't know. All right, enjoy it. Have fun.
Peace out.
Happy Easter. Actually, the way I
Or
always
as I
say,
call it, Jewish Zombie Day.
Happy Zombie Jesus Day.